6, 7 years ago, you had a very different life, Connor.
I'm glad I didn't just fall into this and it worked. I've had every brutal job you can imagine. And that's why like people go, I don't know how you do it. What if it goes bad? What if people heckle? I just think I could be getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning and going out to fix washing machines again. I'll take someone calling me any name for the audience, telling me I'm useless because like I was useless at something I hated before. So I'm more than happy now.
When did you first realise you were a comedian?
And anyone that's come and seen me from school always says, oh, we were all just so surprised, you were so quiet. I was like, aye, because I realised very quickly that I was of no physical threat to anybody. But I think being youngest of 4, even in the house, I was like, I'm not going to win any fights here. I was like, but I can make folk laugh. I was like, if my big brother is chasing me around the house trying to batter me, I can at least hit him with a wee bit of patter.
And you're on tour at the moment, Vertigo, the tour. How's it feeling at this stage? Are you still full of energy and enthusiasm?
As it stands, we're only a couple of weeks into the tour, so it's still fun. But this is my first tour, and honestly, didn't think it was going to happen this fast in my career. Like we had no plans to tour this show, and then just some social media stuff took off a bit this year. So now like I look at dates in the tour and I go, Oxford, no one's going to come and see me in Oxford. And you turn up and like 100 people come. And it's just mad to me. I can't believe it. I'm having a blast.
Well, it's the first time I saw you was on social media, and it's amazing how those clips just go like wildfire sometimes. But there's a lot of work involved in creating that, right? Because I'd imagine there's not somebody with you to set up the cameras and the tripods and the microphones and make sure it's all lit perfectly.
Aye, so it's all me. And I think that's a big part, self-employed in anything, but a big part of being a comedian now is you do have to kind of wear a few different hats. So now like I've got a direct contact with my own fans. Like the people who are coming to see me are only ever like an Instagram message away, and my God, do they use that privilege.
Describe a Connor Burns fan to me then.
There's no really an age bracket. I've had loads of middle-aged folk, I've had loads of young folk in that as well, but like the great thing is, because it's my fans coming to see me and they've seen a lot of my stuff online, they already like you, they want you to be good, so it's great. I feel like I can just go like get stuck straight in now, rather than have to be like, trust me guys, I am good.
What's the gender balance at your gigs? Have you got a big Connor Burns fan club?
Listen, I didn't want to bring it up.
Come on, you're a handsome
I did actually, I don't know about that. Like, I've started to realise that you can find all these stats. 77% female following.
I don't know if I should look so surprised.
Right? No, you can look surprised. But ever since I found that out, I know that my girlfriend, I've been a nightmare to live with.
Is there a little bit more swagger?
I asked you to, that's 3 times I've asked you to do the dishwasher. And I'm like, 77% female follow. You want to ask a bit nicer about it?
I think it's always good to bring you crashing back to earth with all this success, but they don't always go to plan, right? So what's the one gig that you'd like to forget?
I had I think it was a Thursday night, open mic comedy night. There was a woman in the front row and I was dying. It was not going well. I was about halfway through a 10-minute set. And she just quietly enough for me to hear, she just went, come on, son, keep going. I went, oh no, that's the worst. Because it came from such a kind, gentle place. I was like, I'd much rather you just swore at me and told me I was rubbish.
What are the grand aspirations for you in comedy?
People think that as soon as you get into this, you want to go like absolutely as far as it can take you. But I don't know if that's necessarily where I want to be. I really like the idea that like get to a point where everywhere you go, maybe 1,000 people, 1,500 people want to come and see you, but have that wee bit of freedom to push the boundary a wee bit with my material and not have to worry about being in the papers or something the next day.
77% of women love Connor Burns.
I think that'll go down after this.
You're a heartthrob.
I think I might be a sex symbol.
You're a pin-up.
I think I might be.
You are
unlikely sex symbol.
Unlikely sex
There's
symbol.
A gap in the market.
At some point, Read of the Year.
Yeah. That's what I'm gunning for. You asked me where I wanted to be.
That's it.
Read of the Year 2027. That's where
you're going to be.
That's where it's going to be at its best shape.